What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sir Splash, and today, per request by several Discord members, including my boy Arrow, we are going to be doing a video on Emperor Vitiate. So, as I said, today we will be discussing the Emperor before the true Emperor in Star Wars. Of course, I am referring to Darth Vitiate, the Old Republic's terror. Just what was he capable of? That's what this video is for, fam. Let's look at this shit now. Vitiate was born thousands of years before the Phantom of the Menace. Immediately upon birth, it was evidence something was off. This evil fucking child came from two normal parents, except that he didn't. It was revealed to us that Vitiate was actually the love child of his mom and the planet's Sith Lord. Of course, things escalated because the bitch cheated, and Vitiate's parents ended up dead, with help from Vitiate's new burgeoning power. What is really funny about that situation is that Vitiate actually saved his mom from his dad's wrath. Then he turned around and fucking killed her himself. After Vitiate visited his biological father, who, like I said, was the reigning Sith Lord, this was when Vitiate showed his dad that he was in fact his son. Then he overpowered his dad's mind and soul, making himself the new ruler of the planet. Thus, to put this in perspective, before he was of high school age, young Vitiate had dominated an entire planet. Growing up, Vitiate displayed his affinity for the dark side. He was built to rule a kingdom. Taking the reins of the Sith Empire, Vitiate initiated the spread of his own empire. Of course, with the ways of the Sith, some would naturally look to overthrow him. Vitiate summoned the Dark Council of Sith Lords. He then erased them all in a flash and erased their leader from existence for plotting on him. The Emperor was obsessed with immortality. That's when he used the Sith ritual to take the lives of 8,000 Sith Lords plus the entire planet. This draining granted him his immortality. This feat was so strong that the planet's literal history changed. It was now a dark side nexus. Later on, Revan and Malak, two of the most powerful Jedi in the Republic, ran up on the Emperor. Nearly instantly, they were overpowered and converted to the Sith. It is worth noting they were already considering the dark side, but still, this feat of conversion is still very impressive. Eventually, Revan would return to kill the Emperor. He almost did, too. Still, the Emperor bested him, his lightning scorching Revan to a crisp. The Emperor would rule for over 1,000 years, striking fear in the galaxy before falling to the hero and the squad. With the history out of the way, let's cover his powers and feats more in depth. Now, Vitiate was so strong, his guards were more so for show. In fact, when Lord Scourge met him, he was allowed to enter armed. The guards nearly laughed at the prospect of a high-level Sith Lord with a lightsaber, trying to run up on Vitiate, who was unarmed. Once, Vitiate even flashed his true nature to Scourge. In a fraction of a second, Scourge entered a seizure-like state. Vitiate was the void, the annihilation of the dark side itself. Most aspects of his power did come with prep, but Vitiate was still naturally gifted. His lightning overpowered Revan, who, when drugged with force suppression drugs, reflected easily Lord Nyrus's lightning, which easily scaled to Dooku's, and I personally think was more lethal than Dooku's. Another aspect was his presence. Just being near him could cripple you. As a child, he eviscerated a Sith Lord. He later could wipe out entire Sith councils with a blink. I attribute this to him becoming the dark side incarnate. Several statements confirm he was indeed dark side incarnate, no longer man. He could essence transfer. Essentially, he conquered death. He could jump bodies, making him a true nightmare to deal with. He created the voice and the hand. The voice were poor souls throughout the galaxy that Vitiate made his eyes and ears. The hand were his pawns that executed his will. Yes, his telepathic prowess and dominance literally was galactic in size. Vitiate could bypass force walls with ease. He conjured up a force storm to subdue a Jedi strike team. He could also create illusionary clones which could actually kill you. He could deflect and absorb energy. He could see all futures, engage in century-long telepathic warfare, and kill you on an astral level. Vitiate rarely used a lightsaber. When he did, he was very surgical. The blade was used with precision, opening up opportunities for the force powers he had. Overall, Vitiate was dominant. He annihilated entire scores of Sith Lords and Jedi alike. His presence could cripple and kill. Vitiate was a distinguished ruler, controlling the battlefield unlike any other. His Sith sorcery amped him all the time. Vitiate is arguably the most powerful Sith Lord of all time, and would make things interesting if he crossed paths with the future Emperor, Darth Sidious. Preview of a future versus battle coming up, boys. But anyways, let me know what you think. If you like Vitiate's character, know anything about him, comment down below. Hit me up on Discord. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. It's been your boy Sir Splash, and I will see y'all later. Peace.